Hello and welcome to Coaster Strike. My name is Tom, and this is my review of the World's Fair DLC in Planet Coaster Console Edition. Now, this DLC came out yesterday for me on the 25th of February in 2021. The pack mainly focuses on scenery, with 10 distinct different themes, each based on a different country from around the world. It also includes 2 coasters and a transport ride, but I'll cover that in a sec. So as you can see, you've got the trailer here at the moment, which will give you a general idea of what it is, but let's have a look at the actual pack. So I think I'll start with the brand new roller coasters coming to the game. Now there are 2 models, but they're essentially the same, and they're sort of designed for dueling. One of them, well, both of them are motorbike themed. They're similar to the Tron coaster, or I guess a bit like Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure at Islands of Adventure, with the sort of trains that aren't your typical roller coaster trains. But basically, you sit on this seat and it pushes down on your back to keep you safe. They're not too uncomfortable in real life, but they look pretty cool and it offers a unique experience. So this first one is a Police Interceptor, and it's got these sort of police-style trains. As I said, it's called the Interceptor. And the second one is called Gixxer. It's a bit less specific about the style, and I do prefer it just a bit, because, you know, it's a bit more custom and you can colour track and obvious, stuff like that. Then you've got this transport ride, which is very similar to the People Mover that you find at Disneyland. So in areas like Tomorrowland, you've got this sort of sci-fi, I guess, but it's a transportation ride. You can have these cool covered sections, you can add lights. It's really customisable, considering that it's a transport ride, and I really like it. It's probably the best transport ride in the game at the moment, to be honest. And I don't think there are any that are going to change that in the future. But let's get on to the scenery, because the first set that we've got is the Mexican set, and I should say now, each set's got a different shop that comes with it. So it's a Burrito Bonanza for the Mexican set, which is rather fun to say. You've got all these cool style building pieces, nice wooden beams, along with a sort of, I don't know what they're made of, they're not concrete, but very aboriginal, I guess. And then these are some of the blueprints that you can use with this set. They're all very nice, and I think they're very suiting. I don't know what more to say. I think it's a very nice set. It's one of my favourite countries myself. Then you've got the Germany set. We've got this nice archway, and the shop for this is Professor Wurst, which is a sort of sausage making. It's sausages, and you've got this cool character who's sort of like a crazy hair scientist, nice little hat and a feather in it. And then these are the buildings, some walls down there, and yeah, it's again really nice style, very Main Street vibe for this. I think it's a good set for building sort of not too specific themes, but you can still obviously build the nice German stuff. You've got the French one, which has got Vincent. I don't know how to say that, but it's French for 27. Not particularly sure what that number's got to do with anything. It's like classic French stuff, so like baguettes and sandwiches. Nice big baguette. I don't think I pointed out before, but you had a big burrito and a big sausage before. And you've got all these cool French architectural style buildings. Very classic. That's what the set is called, the classic set. They've all got their names, which are a bit odd, but yeah, they suit their themes. Then, this is probably one of the most advanced sets. It's the American theme, which is very diner-based. You've got, almost looks like a drive-through, or it's very 60s. I don't know what year. I'm quite young. Yeah, but you've got these metal-style buildings, all look really nice. Just Ribbon, you've got this big ribs back there, and nice sign called Barbecue Ribs. And yeah, it's a really nice style, and I really like it. One of the most diverse countries in the set. And then yeah, you've got some nice cars. There's a blueprint one. You've got some nice blueprint buildings. Big diner over here, which is very American, over the top, and it's very nice. You've got a drive-through area, which I sort of messed up the paths here. I'm not sure entirely what you're supposed to do, because there is a shop in there. And you've got a nice motel-style building. Onto the probably the most advanced set in the game, the Chinese set. In the DLC, sorry. Now, this one's got chow mein chow, which is sort of noodle-type dishes. The building pieces, there are so many that I just couldn't put them in, so I just put a wall and a ceiling in there. And you can see here you've got some scenery pieces, all the signs to the shop. Here's an example of what you can do. I mean, it's really such an incredible set. You can create an entire sort of Asian themed park, if it's a section of the park, or an entire like mega park probably, just themed to this, because there's so much. Got this beautiful massive pagoda, and honestly the limits are minor in this set. So then on to the next one, you've got Moroccan, which is, what's it called? Can't remember. You've got Dunes Delight, which is sort of shish kebabs. You've got a pre-made one here, or if you want to, you can build your entire own shish kebab with all of these. Then you've got the building pieces, sort of sandstony texture with all the beautiful patterns, very nice blue and red. And yeah, the blueprints are really beautiful. I think this one over here with the big courtyard and the fountains and everything is just amazing, and I am obsessed with it. It looks beautiful. Yeah, and then if we head over to the Italian, which has got Gelateria di Maria, I cannot say that properly, but that's the ice cream. You've got this beautiful big ice cream, and this wonderful pagoda, which is a sort of boat that they have in Venice, which go down the canals and rivers. Really nice, lots of detailed gold plating, all the signs and stuff, and then the building for this, a little bit similar to the classic with the French, but it's still pretty unique and really nice, very classic Eastern European architecture. Very nice. Then you've got the wonderful Spanish section with the Churros El Sol, very nice, delicious, sugary, chocolatey churros. You've got a nice one cone there. And again, a bit similar to some of the Eastern European ones, and then some of them look a bit like the Mexican, but again, I still think it's worth it, and it's a unique country by itself. You've got then over here, you've got the Japanese section, where you've got the Haya Sushi, which is very nice. You've got these big sushi bits over here, with the sort of, it's a bit blurry, sorry about that, and then you've got the sort of paper wall style Japanese walls. Again, very unique. Blueprints are very nice, and I really like them. Tiled roofs, very nice. So the final country over here is the UK, where you've got something to do with sweets. Sugary Emporium, that's it. You've got these wonderful rhubarb and custard sweets with a sugar coating, and literally just staring at this, my mouth waters and I want to eat some. I'm not entirely sure about these Viking helmets. They are in the set, but I'm not entirely sure what they're for. If anyone knows, please let me know down in the comments below, because they seem a bit like outliers. And then you've got these perfect walls and corners for a main street, so you can see into the windows, do wonderful interiors, because you've got this nice glass texture over here, which looks really nice. And so the final thing is the extra pieces. So you've got the path extras here are all Asian, Chinese styled, with the bin, the bench, and the picnic bench as well. All look very nice. Then you've got the decoration style pieces here with two fences. One of them's, I can't remember what they are, British and French I think, and nice planters and that. And then finally you've got the lighting options. You've got a few for all the different sets, and they all suit their themes very well, I think. But yeah, there you go. That is my review of the World's Fair DLC. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them down in the comments about these wonderful scenery pieces, the 10 different shops and themes. I think they all have added so much to the game. One of the best DLC packs that we'll be getting ever. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what the community can do with it, see what they can add. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.